Yeah, so before I became an agent, before I even wanted to be an agent, I was already working with investors because I worked with a real estate investment firm. So that's how I kind of got started working with investors. But when I became an agent, I started basically trying to figure out how can I get paid the fastest. And the best way to get paid the fastest in real estate is that working with working with first-time buyers and also working with investors, because first-time buyers tend not to have nothing to sell. They're not as picky, but these days they way picky. But the investor was only looking at the numbers. They had no sentimental value towards the property, and they also wanted to make sure that the numbers was on point. If everything else was good, then they're in a great position to be able to make sure that everything was taken care of on that particular front. So I wanted to figure out, like, how can I make that work? At the time, Craigslist was big, Backpages was big. I had zero budget, but I also had some insight into marketing, online marketing to be specific. And so it allowed for me to kind of get some traction under my belt with very little money out of pocket. But also, too, I started working with investors that was buying inexpensive properties. Of course, at that price point, a 3% commission just wasn't able to cut it for me. So I had to figure out a way and devise a way in order to bring my amount of commission up.